Get ready to discover a truth that will surprise you. Something that doctors don't talk about often, but that could be changing the course of diabetes treatment. Vitamin D, which many believe to be just the sunshine vitamin, hides a powerful secret that could be crucial for your health. What if I told you it has the potential to reduce the risks of diabetes and even improve insulin sensitivity? Scientific studies have already proven this incredible impact. While many people search for complex answers, the solution might be closer than we think, and you need to know this before it's too late. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. That way, you won't miss any content that could make all the difference for your health and well-being. Now, to understand the gravity of what we're discussing, let's take a closer look at the global scenario. The reality is alarming. More than 11% of the US population is dealing with diabetes, and in the UK, around 7% are facing the same condition. We're not just talking about abstract numbers here, but millions of people who need to constantly monitor their blood sugar levels. For those living with type 2 diabetes, keeping blood sugar levels under control is essential, as dangerous levels can lead to severe complications. Now, imagine the silent impact of this disease, where early symptoms like excessive thirst or extreme fatigue are often ignored or misinterpreted. Anyone who has ever wondered, how high is too high for blood sugar, might be underestimating the real risks. Poor control of diabetes, especially type 2, can lead to devastating consequences far beyond just worrying about diet. Symptoms of untreated diabetes, such as blurred vision, tingling in the extremities, and slow wound healing, might seem like minor annoyances at first, but are signs that something more serious is going on. Over time, a lack of proper treatment can result in complications like kidney failure and heart issues. That's why knowing exactly how to control your blood sugar is a vital skill for anyone with diabetes. Avoiding simple carbohydrates and exercising regularly are practical examples that can help keep glucose levels within a safe range. Now, where does vitamin D fit into this picture? Studies have shown that vitamin D deficiency can worsen insulin resistance, a key factor in the development of type 2 diabetes. This raises an intriguing question. Could vitamin D supplementation, beyond its well-known benefits for bone health, be a powerful weapon in the fight against diabetes? Imagine the impact that a simple habit change, such as taking vitamin D at the right time, could have. Science is just beginning to uncover this relationship, and the results are promising. However, there's still much to explore about the role of vitamin D in preventing and managing diabetes, and that's the next point we'll discuss. Vitamin D, widely known for its importance to bone health, plays a much broader role in the body, especially when it comes to diabetes. Studies show that it can significantly reduce the risk of developing the disease. In some cases, results show a reduction of up to 76% in the risk of diabetes in people with adequate vitamin D levels. This not only helps with prevention, but also offers hope to those who struggle daily to manage their blood sugar levels and find effective ways to deal with the condition. This effect is strongly linked to vitamin D's ability to improve insulin sensitivity, helping the body use blood sugar more effectively. Maintaining adequate levels of this vitamin, whether through sun exposure or supplementation, can be a practical and accessible way to protect your health. For those already living with diabetes, incorporating vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish or taking supplements could be an additional step in managing the disease daily and improving quality of life. Beyond its direct impact on diabetes, vitamin D offers a range of other benefits. It strengthens the immune system and has been associated with increased energy levels, making it an essential element for overall well-being. When we talk about preventing diabetes and other health issues, vitamin D seems to play a crucial role. But how do studies actually prove this effectiveness? That brings us to the next topic, intervention studies. Intervention studies are key to understanding how vitamin D really affects diabetes. When we talk about reducing the risk by up to 76%, this isn't just a vague correlation. It's a concrete result backed by scientific research. Meta-analyses conducted with data from various populations have shown that higher levels of vitamin D are directly associated with lower incidences of diabetes. These interventions involve controlled supplementation and monitoring of high-risk patients, and the results speak for themselves. We're no longer just observing people with vitamin D deficiency. We're analyzing the direct impact of correcting that deficiency. The major shift in these studies comes from moving beyond mere observation to concrete interventions. When groups of prediabetic individuals are supplemented with adequate doses of vitamin D, their chances of developing type 2 diabetes drop significantly. These studies make it clear that we're not talking about a simple coincidence, but a causal relationship between vitamin D and insulin resistance. For those looking to control blood sugar more effectively, maintaining adequate levels of this vitamin could be one of the pillars of prevention. Are you finding this content interesting so far? If so, don't forget to like this video and share it with someone who could benefit from this information. This helps spread important knowledge and signals to YouTube that this video is relevant. This opens up a new horizon for disease prevention science. If vitamin D supplementation can reduce diabetes rates so drastically, why isn't this practice more common? The truth is, even with strong scientific evidence, there's still a long way to go before public health policies fully adopt this approach. But the impact on public health is undeniable, and that's what we'll explore next. When we think about the potential impact of vitamin D on public health, the first thing that comes to mind is the mass prevention of diseases like diabetes. If intervention studies have shown a significant reduction in diabetes cases with vitamin D supplementation, imagine what this practice could mean for public health. Preventing millions of new diabetes cases would not only improve people's quality of life, but also reduce the burden on healthcare systems. We're talking about a simple, accessible, and incredibly effective intervention that could transform how we manage this disease on a global scale. Widespread vitamin D supplementation, especially in high-risk populations, has the power to change the game. Countries like the UK, where about 7% of the population has diabetes, could adopt broader, low-cost prevention measures. Imagine a national vitamin D supplementation program paired with awareness campaigns about vitamin D deficiency and its implications. The impact would be significant, both in reducing new cases and helping those already living with the condition maintain more stable blood sugar levels. And it doesn't stop there. Vitamin D supplementation, in addition to preventing diabetes, brings a range of other health benefits, making this intervention even more valuable. By boosting immune health, reducing insulin resistance, and increasing energy levels, vitamin D stands as a powerful tool in public health. The question is, if the impact is so positive, why isn't it widely implemented? The answer might lie in the economic side of things, which we'll discuss next. The economic impact of diabetes is enormous. In the US, the annual cost of managing the disease exceeds $327 billion. This figure includes treatment expenses, medication, hospitalizations, and complications related to diabetes. But what's even more concerning is that much of this cost could be avoided with preventive measures. Vitamin D, for example, with its proven benefits in reducing the risk of diabetes, could be a valuable tool in cutting these expenses. The cost of regular vitamin D supplementation is minimal compared to the long-term treatment of complications like kidney failure or cardiovascular problems, which are common in people with uncontrolled diabetes. Prevention is always cheaper than treatment, and diabetes is a clear example of this. If vitamin D supplementation were widely adopted, millions of new diabetes cases could be avoided over the years, representing substantial savings. When we talk about cost-effectiveness, few investments in public health could bring as much return as preventing diabetes through something as simple as vitamin D. Moreover, This prevention doesn't involve expensive technology or complex treatments, but rather an accessible intervention that can reach people of all ages and social backgrounds. But why, despite so many proven benefits, isn't this supplementation part of a global health strategy? Part of the answer lies in the economic interests behind the pharmaceutical industry, which doesn't profit from vitamin D the same way it does from complex medications. However, governments and health authorities need to consider the long-term gains. If the economic impact is so great now, imagine the relief that such a simple measure could bring. The question is, are we ready to change our approach? This leads us to think about how to apply this knowledge and take action now to make a difference. Now that you have all this knowledge in your hands, the question is, what will you do with it? Vitamin D could be the key to changing your relationship with diabetes, preventing complications, and even improving insulin resistance. Isn't it time to take control of your health? Remember, it's always important to stay informed and talk to your doctor before starting any supplementation. Medical follow-up is essential to adjust doses and ensure you're on the right path. Ask questions, seek answers, and make sure you're getting the best care possible. If you've made it this far and liked what you've learned, comment below. I'm going to take better care of my health. Let's build a community of people who are proactive about their health and well-being. Want to learn even more about the impact of vitamin D? Don't miss the video Vitamin D, the secret you never told, where we explore more details that could make a big difference in your health. Keep learning and take care. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this and turn on notifications so you don't miss any valuable tips.